Family, how goes it? Unfortunately, another great has passed, Mr. Paul Mooney. In the background, you see him, one of the best to ever do it in comedy. I remember when I was first introduced to Paul Mooney, it was back during the time frame when I was really into like old school music. So from the Supremes to Aretha Franklin to James Brown to Buddy Holly, I'm talking old school 1950s and 1960s music, and I was into it very much. And I remember watching an old Buddy Holly movie, and I didn't even realize that Paul Mooney was in this movie. You know, he played the brother that was playing at the Apollo, and actually, you know, because they embraced other acts coming to the black-owned theater, the Apollo in Harlem, New York, and whatnot. Now, back then, vice versa, another story, but that's another story for another day. But anyways, very interesting. And then I found out years later that he was actually a comedian. Started off with Richard Pryor, and I like real people, whether I agree with them or not. I love people that just speak their mind. And hey, if you have to check people on what they say to you, so be it. I have to do it every now and then as well. But I like real people for one specific reason. I know where they're coming from. That's why a lot of people love living in the South right now, because you know where you stand with people. New Yorkers, you're gonna know where you stand with them. I like that, because if you're dealing with me, you're gonna know where you stand with me, regardless of the situation. I'm not gonna be disrespectful about it, but if I care for your company, cool, and that says a lot. If I care for your company, if I don't care for your company, then cool. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I move on about my life. You move on about your life, and we go from there. You know. And that's what, comedians like Paul Mooney are somewhat of a dying breed, because he came up during a time frame where, people could speak their mind without being so judgmental and all things of that nature. I love that. It's like, it's not a crime to speak your mind, generation. And unfortunately, that generation is dying off. I cannot believe Paul Mooney was 79 years old. Nothing but love and respect to him and his family. Rest in peace to him. But my man looked like not a day over 63. So I have to give nothing but love and respect to that. But definitely my condolences goes out to his family. But my man was 79 years old. He lived a long and great life. Whatever trials and tribulations he might have had, because everybody has them, my man lived a long, good life. And if you could check out at 79, living the life that he lived, he's from Shreveport, Louisiana. I was like, okay. Most black folks that live in California and whatnot on the West Coast are usually, well, at least California, usually from Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas and whatnot, and Oklahoma, I believe. That was during the Great Migration. Now everybody's going back there. Well, most people are going to Texas nowadays, or Georgia. Yeah, Texas, Georgia, and North Carolina are like the number 3 states right now. Austin, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, and Durham, North Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina are the main areas people are moving to now in the United States. The Great Migration. More affordable, less taxes. I'm not mad at it. But anyways, yeah, he was born in 1941, close to his birthday too. Born August 4th, 1941. It's a shame, a couple months away from turning 80 years old. But, God bless him. Saw him in a lot of movies. He was in Bamboozled. He actually made that movie funny, because it was, that movie had me bored for a second until the movie. I was actually bored with that movie until I actually saw him. To be honest with you, and I can't believe that was back in 2000. Of course, he made various appearances on the Dave Chappelle show, making that show even funnier. So, he was a great known writer for the comedian Richard Pryor, the late great Richard Pryor. Paul Mooney, if you've never heard of him, Google him, get his books, get his stream his stuff. Support, obviously, always support a business without always asking for a freaking discount. But yeah, Paul Mooney will be missed. Nothing but comedic genius. Intelligent, my God, very intelligent. Could make you laugh and make you think at the same time. And even if he said something, for me, even if he said something I didn't particularly care for, it wasn't the end of the freaking world. Because we live in the cancel culture, now, where if somebody says something that somebody disagrees with, they automatically cancel them, and it's the end of the world. That's the time we live in right now. But nothing but love and respect for Paul Mooney, because like I said, there's a very slim amount of comedians that I would pay to see. I wish I could have seen paid to see him perform live, because that would have been great. That's the main thing I miss about things being open. And that's so one thing I can say is I'm actually happy things are opening again. Another thing that people need to remember is, don't the fact that things are opening up, don't screw it up. Don't take it for granted, but don't screw it up. You know what I mean? Meaning starting unnecessary violence and drama and conflicts for no reason. Because everybody had more time during the pandemic to actually spend more time arguing with people that they don't really know online for the sake of arguing with people online. So that's all I got to say about that. But really, I'm going live not only to pay respects to Paul Mooney and his family, but answer me this question, because the title of the title of this live stream, I forgot to put it in, but does 2021 suck or what, family? I thought 2020 was crazy, but does 2021 suck? That is the question I have to ask. Let me know in the comment section your opinions on does 2021 suck. And the reason why I say that is you see where Bitcoin is at, the amount of people that have unfortunately passed away just from the people that touched my life, from Paul Mooney to DMX to Shock G to Black Rob. My dog passed away, which is like a child to me. So I'm calling it 2021 sucks. I'm just, you gotta laugh from going crazy, right? But I'm not going crazy. But yeah, it's like I'm calling. I think 2021 sucks. I usually try to be positive about specific things, but I'm calling it. I say 2021 sucks. And it's just because of a lot of people have just passed away, and things are just a little stagnated and steady. And you're just like, what's going to happen next? It's just like, I got that news this morning. I was just like, wow. And you never know. So I mean, at the end of the day, you have to take every single moment you have, and enjoy every single moment you have while you can. Enjoy the people in your life, no matter what the situation may be, how bad things may get. Enjoy the people you love the most. As you hear my other dog Max in the background, he's like, the tension's not on me, so I'm going under the blanket. But yeah, enjoy as much of people that you love as much as possible. Let them know. Check up on the people that matter the most. Let them know that they matter. Because a lot of times I find in the digital world of social media, people truly don't want to socialize. They just want to look at other people's posts and go from there. There's not that much really socializing going on social media. But I will say, real talk, that I think this year has been very, very special, and we'll see what happens to it. I can't put it any other way. Paul Mooney, the great Paul Mooney, is like, I have a bad feeling that because last month was DMX and Black Rob. This month, Shock G and Paul Mooney. So it's like we're going into June now, and it's just like, is it just downhill from here or what? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Hey, if you got some positive feedback, I'm all for it. I'm not knocking positivity whatsoever. I'm all for it. I'm just asking a question. Let me know in the comment section. But I'm on Instagram right now, but I will put this on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all that good stuff. So does 2021 suck? That is the question. Does 2021 suck? Are we stuck in a specific cave? Can we be brave? Will we be made out to be suckers? Who knows? Anyways, I'm just joking around, but you gotta laugh and enjoy life at the end of the day. If 2021 has not taught me that, enjoy every single moment you have with people that matter, and because you never know, might be the last one. So, Paul Mooney, you've there's very few comedians that can make me laugh like Paul Mooney has. Very few. I can't even count on my hand. He's number one on that list of comedians that could just make me laugh. Because I love going to a great comedy show. Oh man, I love going to. My favorite comedy show spot is actually in Ontario, California, at a mall. Second one is in Houston, Texas. And I love going to a great comedy show. Comedians put on some of the best shows ever. Much love and respect to Godfrey, who's great at all the impressions, and I just saw him on Instagram giving his tribute to Paul Mooney. Nothing but the best, you know. But nothing like going to a comedy show. That's the one thing I can say I've missed going to, and I can't wait to go to another one again. But yeah, the best ones are on the West Coast and in the South, in my personal opinion, as far as places to go for great comedy, improv, and things of that nature. I mean, they got good ones all over the place, but those are just my favorite ones. But nothing but greatness. You know, I think the last time I saw his special was like 7 or 8 years ago. So much time has passed. Wow. He aged, but he didn't miss a freaking beat. Not a beat whatsoever. I think he was in LA. They were paying homage to him, and he didn't miss a beat. So much love and respect, and my condolences go out to his family. He had a great family, son and daughter, and nothing but love and respect. You know, one of the greats is gone to the Angels, and I guess the only upside is he can finally be a Richard Pryor, and they can sing with the Angels with each other. Maybe even what's his name, Robin Harris. But yeah, definitely with the sleep with the Angels, rest with the Angels, Paul Mooney. Nothing but greatness. Nothing but greatness. So, have a great day, family. Do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe, and make money moves. You live broke like a fool. But really, at the end of the day, the moral of this video is just to enjoy your life and appreciate those that matter. So, take care, family.